Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Akim and Akvath out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This time in an installment of Babylon News. Alright, so we got let's see, what do we got? Three articles, alright, and two of them dealing with judgment, alright. I know I recently just did a couple things on judgment, but when I was looking to the news and I saw this one and the other one, man, I knew I had to go into it, alright. Actually, one, two, three, four articles. Lucky I didn't see that one. It was blending in. Alright, so yeah, when I saw these two, I knew I had to go into it. All right, especially this one too. All right, so we're gonna start it off. All right, this is from WBAL TV. All right, this happened up in I think it was Maine. All right, Elk Mills up in Maine, I believe, Maryland. Slovakia, yeah. So Maryland. All right. So it says 2 adults, 3 children found dead in Cecil County home after apparent murder-suicide. Cecil County Sheriff deputies called for shooting in Elk Mills. Alright, and maybe we'll watch a little bit of this video.
SCOTTADAMS. And I'm going to start, and then we'll see how, as we proceed, if there's questions or down the line for people to take questions. So obviously this is a tragic and terrible day for our county and community with this event. So I'm going to talk about the events that we know at this time. On today's date, a male individual called 911 to report that 3 children and a female have been shot and were deceased. At 9:19 hours, the Cecil County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to the residence in the unit block of Hebron Court in Elk Mills, Maryland. 4 schools in that area were placed on Code Yellow, which is a heightened state of awareness. Deputies arrived at 9:29 hours and observed an unresponsive subject inside the detached garage at 9:34. Deputies made entrance into the residence, where they ultimately discovered 5 deceased subjects in various locations inside the residence in that detached garage. All the deceased appeared to have suffered gunshot wounds. A semi-automatic handgun was located near the deceased adult male. Sheriff's Office investigators are currently on scene and executing a search and seizure warrant and actively investigating the incident. Sheriff's Office records show no call history for that residence. A reverse 911 call was put out in the immediate area to indicate that there was no threat to the public. Cecil County Animal Services were contacted for pets inside the residence. Due to the extensive crime scene, we requested the assistance of Maryland State Police crime scene technician to assist, and at this time we've been unable to locate the next of kin for the adult male, therefore information is still limited. An internal critical incident stress management team with the assistance of the Cecil County Department of Emergency Services and affiliated Sante Mobile Crisis Team were on scene at the Cecil County Sheriff's Office to speak with those deputies, paramedics, and dispatchers involved in the investigation, and we greatly appreciate that assistance.
Alright, so you heard it. Alright, basically a dude took his family out. Alright, and so hey, man, it's, you know, we're getting into some terrible times. Alright, let's go ahead and grab what other one comes to mind? Alright, I think that's it. So yeah, hey, you know, so the love of many, as you see the scripture I just grabbed, the love of many is waxing cold. Hey, it's getting bad out here. It's getting rough. Alright, as we know, this is the 2022 year of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai turning up. Alright, so we're starting to see a lot of things. Alright, and be prepared to see more as we continue moving towards the end of this thing. Alright, so it's like it says,
and all the assistants and all the call.
We had 2 children, two adults and 3 children. All right, so a man, a woman, all right, and 3 children. You know, the man was the aggressor. All right, so hey, you women too, man. Well, these men are having enough. All right, you don't know what was done. You don't know if she threatened to. You don't know if she threatened to leave, take the kids. I'm not justifying what he did, but I'm saying, certain things can make people snap. All right, if they're already on a thin, if they're only on a thin string, all right, you don't want to put more pressure on that string that there already is. So hey, we're in dangerous times. All right, sheriff said the deputies found a semi-automatic handgun near the man's body. All right, so says he specified the children are 5th, 7th, and 8th grade students. So hey, that's a wide variety. All right, so hey, and this is all judgment. This is all judgment going forth from the Lord Yahweh Shemiao Shai. We're gonna grab Ecclesiasticus 39:28. It reads, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance." All right, and if we look at the definition of vengeance, it's always gonna give us some dumb shit that we don't want. All right. Vengeance, punishment inflicted for retribution, exacted for an injury or wrong. Retribution. All right. So hey, if we go back, all right. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, all right, for repayment, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, all right, and the wrath of him that made them, who made everything, in the world, all right, under the sun, all right. That would be Yahweh Shemiao Shai, all right, the Most High, all right, Yahweh, all right. So you're seeing more and more of these things, and people aren't understanding it, all right, and that just goes back to, like we said, we've gotten scriptures before. I wanted to get some new scriptures. I know I use a lot of the same ones, all right. I wanted to bring out some different edification from different scriptures, all right, but we know, the Most High is known for the judgment, all right, that he brings forth, all right, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so, and these Christians don't understand it. Like it says, evil men understand not judgment. So you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna understand why these things are. But they were just babies. All right. Well, hey, those might have been just babies to you. All right, but to the Lord, all right, these three children, all right, they did some heinous things in their past lives. All right, there was something that they did in their past lives or in their current life that the most. And these kids, hey, it said that they where was it? It said 5th, 7th, and 8th grade. So hey, that's what, like, how old are you in 5th grade? Like fucking 11. Let's see. How old are you in 5th grade? It's been a hot minute, man, since I've been in 5th grade. I think it was like, what, 10, 11? Yeah, 10, 11 years old for 5th. All right, so hey, 10, 11, if you happen to be of 12 or 12, all right, or of that age where you hit puberty, guess what? At that point, you're a full-grown adult. All right, regardless of what the world says you are. All right, if you hit puberty, now there's worldly things, where they got put fucking GMOs and shit in your food where you hit puberty at like 5. That ain't normal. All right, but when you're getting close to that 12 year age, all right, hey, a lot of, like, you're coming into puberty at that time, and biblically, you're an adult at that point. All right, so, and it said 5th, 7th, and 8th. All right, and it's these ages up here, those ages, man, you're an adult. Once 13, 14, all right, hey. That's just, hey, you're adults at that point, all right. So these people weren't babies. These weren't babies. These weren't children, really. These were adults. So it was really 5 adults, all right, found dead in Cecil County, all right. But that's what they're gonna say. So these people, all right. I'm not gonna even call them kids anymore after I found their age. These people, all right, these 5 adults, all right, were doing some sort of wickedness either in this life or their past life, and the Lord deemed it worthy of death, all right. So they got put to death, all right, and it just so happened to be at the hand of their father, all right. And that's why is that? Because a spirit of vengeance came on that man. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. Once again, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, all right. And we know that demons and can hop on people, all right. Well, these spirits can hop on people as well. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and in the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right, and the man also killed himself, all right, which was again appeasing of the wrath that made him. It appeased Yahweh Shemiao Shai. All right, that was what he was doing, wickedness as well. He had to go out as well. All right, and that's how it works a lot of the time with these spirits of vengeance. All right, they usually either go into prison for their life or they end up dying as well with the people that they took out. All right, so hey, that's that article. Let's grab another one. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax. The love of many shall wax cold. All right, iniquity. We know what iniquity is. Iniquity is sin upon sin. All right, and we should know what sin is. Sin is transgression of the law. All right, so hey, iniquity is constant transgression of the law, all right, over and over and over and over and over again, all right. So, and because iniquity shall abound means to go forth and, you know, a large scale, all right, exist in large numbers or amounts. Abound. All right, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so what does that mean? The love of many shall wax cold. If you wax cold, what does that mean? Let's grab the definition of that. Wax cold, definition or meaning. What does it mean to wax cold? All right, to grow cool or cold. Let's see. This is Christianity Oasis. They didn't really say it, but hey, look at this. It says, warning of a very concerning time that is upon us. Just look around, all right? And even some of these Christians got it. And these Christians are bugged out, but every once in a while they'll have one little thing that'll come out, all right? But yeah, it's a warning, all right? It's a warning of the concerning times that are on us, all right, and the times to come, all right? So it's not gonna give us the definition of love of many waxing cold. But if something waxes worse, all right? Okay, so what does it mean to wax? All right, maybe if we just get the definition of wax, it's gonna definition. Of course, it's not gonna be the first one. Bear with me. All right, here, yeah, check it out. The second one, a literary, become larger or stronger. All right, so if something is waxing, all right, it means it's coming to grow, all right, to expand, all right. So it means it's waxing cold, and cold, let's grab that. You got to get in these definitions. All right, here, lacking affection or warmth or of feeling unemotional, all right, unwelcoming, unsympathetic, unfriendly, all right, disdainful, cold-hearted. All right, you heard that term, cold-hearted. So if it means to, what is it? A large amount of people, unfriendly people, unsympathetic, all right, heartless people, cold-blooded people growing stronger, all right. So Matthew 24:12 once again, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. So because you know, the breaking of the law, the transgression of the law is happening constantly, over and over and over again. All right. You know, the love of people. All right. There's going to be a lot of people that are, you know, heartless and cold-hearted and don't care about you, about your life. All right. So hey, that's how it goes. Let's get let's grab this one and then we'll grab some more scriptures, all right? Hey, here's another one. This is terrible. Man arrested after beheading a woman with a sword on Bay Area street, all right? And you know those Bay Areas, or the Bay Area is rough, man, but hey, damn. A beheading with a sword? Damn, man. Hey, let's check it out. Let's watch the video. Let's see. Mother speaks after 12-year-old girl found dead in Kentucky. Yeah, there's something different. All right, let's see what that is.
That passed away years ago with a rare metabolic disorder. So she was my only healthy daughter. I called the school first thing. I was like, is Stacia there, you know, right now? They said, no, she hasn't been here all day. And I was like, well, was she there yesterday? So they looked into the attendance. She hadn't been there the first 2 days of school. I keep imagining what was going through her mind. Scared. Probably like in her own real life scary movie. We lost a very precious person. She was a gem.
Okay, so Christina, just so I'm
Damn,
clear.
so I don't even know about what happened with her. Just found dead apparently. Hey, 12-year-old. Okay, so hey, you know, she's probably a full-grown woman. All right. What did they do with this? Man, they butchered this shit up. Alright, so it says a 25-year-old woman decapitated in front of her home had a temporary restraining order against the man who police arrested under suspicion of being connected to a gruesome murder. Alright. Witness in San Carlos neighborhood, it might have been, you know, Northern Kingdom from here, located about 24 miles south of San Francisco, who saw the bloody attack unfold, described in the news outlet how the young mother of two was killed on Thursday morning, just a few steps away from the home containing her 1 and 7-year-old children. All right. Law enforcement records of the incident know that the incident occurred just before noon when the police began receiving calls about a 25-year-old female whose head was cut off by a sword. All right, hey man, that's some fucking woo. That's some brutal judgment right there, man. Right in front of her house, head whacked off. You know. You know. Distressing scene. Damn, look at that. The head was underneath the car and she was lying on the back of the car, just severed, he said. And they just covered her up. Damn, man. Hey, that is judgment from the Lord right there. That is some brutal, brutal judgment, man. Woo. That's brutal. Getting your head chopped off with a sword and your children in your house and your fucking heads dangling on the ground under a vehicle. That's fucking brutal, man. I don't want no part of that, Lord willing, alright? You shouldn't either. These things should sober you up. These things should wake you up, man. You want your fucking head cut off with a sword? Hell no, you don't. All right. So hey, stop messing around. All right. The Lord can do these things to you. All right. You're saying you're just gonna hit that joint one more time. Hey, that might be your last time. Someone might come up and whack your head off with a damn sword, man. Jeremiah 10:10. But the Lord is the true power. He is the living power and an everlasting King. And His wrath, and at His wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide His indignation. All right. So hey, the wrath of the Most High is something terrible. It's something terrible, man. You don't want to be no part of it. All right. Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. All right. He doesn't break the law. Every morning doth He bring His judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right. So hey, we know the Lord's known for the judgment. All right. He's known for this judgment. All right. And you're still messing around. You're still, committing all these wicked, abominable acts. All right, bear with me. All right, you're still going off all the time. All right, smoking. All right, committing adultery. All right, being a witch. Second Esdras 5:2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that has heard long ago. All right, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing people get domed. Neck split open with a sword. All right, murder suicides. All right, hey, there's so much, people shooting up schools. All right, hey, iniquity's going out, man. We see a lot of wickedness, and that's just judgment that's just judgment on the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that He's pouring out. All right, we also got people doing stuff like getting with the same sex. All right, and the Moism. All right, you got people getting with animals. All right, pushing these PEDOS. All right, pushing those people out. All right, hey, bigging them up. All right, giving them different names that they can hide under. Hey, man, this place is fucked up. All right, and that's how we know we're close to the end, man. We know that we're close to the end. All right, and there's more wickedness than you've ever seen going out. All right, 2 Esdras 15:26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against Him, and therefore delivereth He them unto death and destruction. These Edomites and these other nations, all right, hey, they're sinning against the Most High constantly, all right, as well as you, Jakes, all right. So what are you going to be delivered to, all right? Death and destruction, all right. So hey, man, you got to come out of that wicked lifestyle. This is says ex-soldier said he enlisted in the army to become more proficient in killing black people, authorities allege. All right, so listen to this shit. Here's Esau, all right, joining the military for free training. All right, I'll read that headline again. This headline is from NBC News. All right, it reads: ex-soldier said he enlisted in the army to become more proficient in killing black people, authorities allege. All right, so hey, bear with me just a moment. All right. Bear with me. Alright, so hey, this guy's wanted free training. It says, I don't know military definitions. I know like private and stuff. What is this? Special? What is this? Special? Abbreviation. Army specialist. All right, yeah, it's a specialist. All right. So I was able to deduce that. All right. So Dwadi Haba Shimmy out shy for that. Killian Ryan, motherfucker has Kill in his name. All right. Killian Ryan, who is federally charged with lying on his application for security clearance, has had online ties with accounts associated with racially motivated extremism. Prosecutors say not all Edomites are bad. All right. You know what? I want to show you something. All right. I want to show you something. And and all Edomites are bad, all right. But use this. Okay, so we know all Edomites are bad, but we know that not everyone that's white looking is an Edomite, all right. So hey, check this out. I always think about this when people are like, not all white people are bad. I always think about this. Let me see if I can find the video of it. Here, let's see if this might be it.
There are so few. If 10,000
here, check this out.
White people who mean right and in heart want to do right. White people who mean right and in heart want to do right. But there's
so there's white people who mean right and in their heart want to do right. Now those white people more than likely Jake. Edomites don't want to do right. All right. So hey, when he says when he's talking about the white people that want to help, just imagine them as Jake. All right, as speckled birds. All right.
Few. If 10,000 rattlesnakes was coming down that aisle now, and I had a door here I could shut, and in that 10,000, 1,000 meant right. 1,000 rattlesnakes didn't want to bite me. I knew they were good. Should I let all these rattlesnakes come down, hoping that 1,000 get together and form a shield? Or should I just close the door and stay safe? So now I'm going to forget the 400 years of lynching and killing and raping and depriving my people of freedom, justice, and equality, the first fire, last high, the lowest of low, last respected, and I'm going to look at 2 or 3 white people who are trying to do right and don't see the other million trying to kill me? I'm not that big of a fool, and I'm not going to...
Hey, fucking Jake, man. Jake's simple as... They're not all bad. Most of them are, all right? The Edomites are, which is a large chunk of them. All right, large chunk of the so-called white-looking people. All right, so hey, the few that aren't going to hurt you, those more likely Jake. All right, they're speckled birds. All right, and you don't know that they look white, but they actually go back to Israel. All right, so hey, stay the fuck away from these so-called white people. All right, hey, you think they might be a Jake? Hey, try the spirit. All right, but hey, these Edomites, stay the fuck away from them, Jake. You have no reason hanging out with Edomites. All right, you're gonna hang out with, you're just waiting to be killed at this point. All right. Oh, my best friend Esau. Guess what? Hey, when the race war pops off, guess what? Hey, you're gonna be the first one he kills. Says a former soldier who's federally charged with lying his application for security clearance said he enlisted in the army so he'd be more proficient at killing black people. Prosecutors let not all of them are bad. All right, why is it every time you see this shit? All right, these people are coming back. All right, these are slave masters coming back, man. All right, Killian M. Ryan, who's stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, held the rank of specialist and served in the Army until August 26. A spokesperson with the Airborne Corps said in a statement Thursday. Ryan was separated from the Army for serious misconduct, the statement said. Alright. Had online ties with people that were associated with racially motivated extremism. Racism doesn't exist anymore. Alright, hey, you hear people fucking saying that, alright? The affidavit written by a Fayetteville police officer on his FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force, also alleges that Ryan posted his motivation for joining in the Army on an Instagram account. I serve for combat experience so I can be more proficient in killing N-words, he is alleged to have said. Alleged. What the fuck does alleged mean, man? I hate when they say alleged. You know what alleged means? Alright? Said without proof. Alright? Without proof. Alright? So if you have a fucking Instagram post of him saying it, that isn't fucking alleged. He did it. They always do that with Edomites. That shit pisses me off. He allegedly killed 5 black people. He allegedly was racist. Literally, he has swastikas posted all over his goddamn page and has, laughing emojis put all over pictures of black people lynched. That isn't fucking alleged. He did the shit. All right? Alleged means said without proof, claimed, supposed. All right? So, hey, if it's fucking on an Instagram page, that's not alleged, is it? Fucking Esau, man. Bunch of fucking retards, I swear. I hate that fucking alleged word. They always use, he's allegedly murdered. A dead-ass person on the side of the road. He allegedly murdered. He didn't allegedly murder him. He fucking murdered him. Damn, man. Just fucking get to the point. Esau always trying to cover shit up and make him look better. No, he did the shit. He allegedly to have said, alright? No, he did the shit, alright? He said on Instagram that he wanted to become more proficient in killing black people. That's what he said, alright? Said that they're under investigation, alright? Blah, 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 blah. The U.S. Army does not tolerate racism, extremism, or hatred in our ranks. And the fuck they don't. They let racism run rampant in the military, man. Alright? So, hey, I've heard first-hand experiences from people. I used to work with a guy. He was in Vietnam back in the day. And they were in a bar. They went to a bar, all right, and yes, they went to a bar, and he took a couple of his so-called black friends with him. All right, he was a white man, more than likely an Edomite. All right, that man was an Edomite. I'm not gonna say more than likely. That man was an Edomite. All right, he was my boss for a little bit. He wasn't like too terrible as a boss though. I'll give him that. But he was telling me that so he had a couple black friends, and that he was bringing in with him into the bar. All right, him and his buddies. All right, they were from his platoon. All right, and they went to the bar, and another platoon from a different platoon, all right, same U.S. military said, to get him out, all right, or they're gonna, said something like he's gonna paint the walls with, N-word blood or something like that. His own U.S. military, all right, own U.S. military, all right, same side, all right, but I said he was gonna kill him because the color of his skin, and that stuff used to happen all the time, man, all the time. Black soldiers, so-called black soldiers, would just end up dead, and nothing would ever go. All right, hey, a lot of black soldiers back in the so-called black soldiers in that time, all right, and Vietnam era and World War II, all right, and so on and so forth. All right, even World War I. All right, hey, a lot of them are undocumented, all right, because they don't have coincidentally all of their paperwork got burned up. All right, but all the white people from that time, their paperwork survived. So hey, and that now they can't get VA assistance and all this stuff. So hey, that shows you the state of our government. All right, and so hey, this is the state of Esau too, saying, oh, Esau, no, they're not. Esau can be saved. Why the fuck would you want Esau to be saved when they're doing this shit? You really want to be saved? You want someone to be saved that says they went to the military to become more proficient in killing black people? Fuck them, man. Those people got to go into slavery, man. No. I'm finna have a vineyard that needs, tilling, all right? So, nope, they gotta go, all right? I have fruits that need picked, grapes that need stomped, all right? So, hey, and they gotta repay for what they've done, man. They ain't getting off scot-free. All right, we have to go through all the punishment, but Esau, at doing all this wicked shit, they get to get scot-free, man. Fuck you if you think like that. All right, hey, and you're gonna die with Esau. You're gonna die with your best friend Esau. Alright, you're gonna burn up in those flames, and guess what? You can hold hands and dance around and fucking like that scene with daisies, alright? And you can hop around saying, oh, Esau's my best friend, alright? And because that's what you're gonna reward yourself, death. Alright, so hey, you Edomites, man, you gotta go. You gotta go. Obadiah 1:10 that reads, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Hey, so after you get your 1,000 years in captivity in, man, you're going away. Alright, you're done. Alright? You're not going to be lamented. You're not going to be talked about. You're not going to be, oh, remember Esau? You're not going to even be a fucking memory. All right? You're gonna come, break your back. All right? Do a bunch of work for us. All right? Get your payment in for all the blood that all of our blood that you've shed. All right, Esau. And then guess what? You get to go away. All right? Because you're a piece of shit. All right? That's basically what you are, Esau. All right? You're wicked. You've always been wicked. All right? You're a murderer. All right? You're a liar. All right? And you're inherently wicked, all right? You're just inherently wicked, and the other nations, you treat them wickedly. Your own people, you treat them wickedly. You treat us wickedly, all right? You're just a wicked ruler, all right? And you got to go, all right? This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And listen here, Esau, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So we got to shed a lot of your blood, all right? You're going to get those whips hitting you in the back, all right? You're going to know how it feels, all right? You're gonna get lynched. All right. So hey, Esau, you got shit to pay back, man. You got shit to pay back, because guess what? The only way that this land, all right, can be cleansed, all right, is by your blood, all right, because you're the one that's been shedding the blood, all right, the so-called Negro blood, all right, the so-called Native American blood, all right, the so-called Latino blood, all right. So hey, there's a lot of our blood, all right, Trail of Tears, all right, of course, the slavery, all right, Devil's Punch Bowl. Hey, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that went down. A lot of our, Black Wall Street. Still this day, all right. People get found, so-called black people getting found lynched at WalMarts. All right. Killing. We know, some of those Iskarites that come over. All right. So not all of them are just disappearing. You're probably sacrificing doing some shit with them. All right. Hey. What else? You're still killing our people. All three. All right. All so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. The police force. All right. Pinning us down on our necks. All right. Shooting us, going to our house, and blasting us with shotguns. All right. Before we can even put our hands up. All right. Asked us to get our license and registrations, getting our dashboard, and fucking dome us right then and there. Hey, man, you got to pay that back. You got to pay that back. All right. Your blood's got to be shed, because you've shed a lot of our blood, and that's the only way it can be cleansed. Now, Numbers 35 and 33 once again. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Alright, that's your blood, Esau. Alright, and you heathen nations as well, but primarily you Edomites, alright? You're the wicked world ruler, alright? You've done a large percentage of the killings and all of that, alright? 2 Maccabees 7 and 31, and thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. All right, you're not going to be able to escape. You're not going to be able to. You're going to get yourself in your little nuclear submarine. All right, hey man, Most High is going to peel that open like a tuna can. All right, and you people in bunkers, hey, again, peel you open like a tuna can. And pluck you out, and guess what? You're going to be the one that has to bury all the dead bodies, and you're going to be the first ones going into slavery, man. So hey. Go ahead and preserve yourselves, because we need the first slaves. All right, when we first come in, we're gonna work you hard. All right, so we need people to do work. So really, please go hide in those. Please, if you're a billionaire, please get yourself a bunker. All right, and hide up in it, because we're gonna need you to do some work. All right. So yeah, continuing on. And hey, when is this blood going to be shed? All right, so the land can be cleansed. Hey, it's going to be when this World War III pops off. All right, nukes start launching. All right, and Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, with his chariots. All right, to deliver his elect. All right, as well as wreak havoc on this place. All right, destroy the 2/3. All right, destroy the heathen nations. All right, and that's you too, Esau. You're a heathen. All right, so hey, it's going to come. And what are we saying? New North Korea law outlines nuclear arms use, including preemptive strikes. Alright, says Seoul, September 9th, Reuters. North Korea has officially enshrined the right to use preemptive nuclear strikes to protect itself in a new law that leader Kim Jong-un said makes its nuclear status irreversible and bars denuclearization talks, and its state media reported on Friday. The Secretary General of the United Nations, which has had long-standing sanctions on North Korea's nuclear and missile programs, said he was deeply concerned by the new law that reiterates calls for Pyongyang to return to denuclearization talks. All right. The United States again said it has no hostile intent towards North Korea and is willing to resume talks without preconditions. Man, they're fucking. You know what this is, man? This is like when you had a friend or a brother or sister, and you whack them upside the head and they start crying. You say, "Oh, please don't tell. Please don't tell. Hey, please don't tell. No, please, I'll do anything. Please don't tell." That's what they're doing. This is United States right now saying, "We don't want any hostile intent, please, North Korea, because you're gonna fuck us up." That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, all right? They're willing to resume talks about preconditions, all right? So hey, just don't bomb us. That's what they're talking about, man. They're gonna go over and fucking try to suckle off the teat of North Korea and say, "Hey man, please, what can we give you? Please don't bomb us, because if you bomb us, there's nothing we can do." All right? Because hey, North Korea, China, Russia, as well as these other nations, and really you just need those three, but all these nations are gonna turn against the United States, all right? And the United States, we're gonna win. No, you fucking ain't. All right, World War III is against you, Esau, against you, Babylon. All right, America. All right, you've already lost. All right, before it even starts, you've already lost. You're not gonna win that one. All right, when all the nations turn on you, man. It says North Korea move comes as observers say North Korea appears to be preparing to resume nuclear testing. They preparing to resume nuclear testing. Why? Why would they be doing that? I wonder why. And for the first time since 2017, after historic summits when the U.S. President Donald Trump and other world leaders in 2018 failed to persuade Slovakia, Kim to abandon his weapons deployment. That's all we got to read, all right? Hey, boom, Slovakia, boom, new North Korea law outlines nuclear arm use, including preemptive strikes, all right? So, hey, get ready for, big destroying fireworks in the sky, all right? Now, that's just taking it lightly, I'm just messing around. All right, but hey, it's a serious situation. All right, it's really not something that, to be joked about. We use humor and stuff, but hey, in those times, it's not gonna be so funny. All right, it's not. All right, so those things will be melting your flesh off. All right, vaporizing you, turn into fucking dust instantly with that boom, and you're just done, All right. Let's grab Matthew 24:6 to 24:8. All right, hey. Verse 6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Alright? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and we're in the beginning of sorrows now. Alright, we're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Alright, and Jacob's trouble is going to continue to get worse. Alright, and worse and worse and worse, leading up to World War III, all right, and Yahushua coming back with his chariots, all right, to deliver his elect and dead this place, all right. And what are we seeing? We're hearing wars and rumors of war right now, all right. Nation rising against nation. We're seeing, all these different nations, all right. Right now, you got Ukraine against Russia, kingdom against kingdom, all right. Hey, famines, all right. We're seeing that across the world, all right. Food supplies running short. Pestilences. Hey, we got the jungle bumps as Elder Hawad from North Slovakia, the North Carolina GMS camp. All right, call them jungle bumps. All right, the monkeypox. Monkeypox, jungle bumps. All right, whatever you want to call them. Curious George. All right, earthquakes. Hey, I'll show you that right now, real quick. Earthquakes. Latest earthquakes. Guarantee there's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So hey, and that's just what, within last 24 hours. So hey, and you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. We got them. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, we're seeing it, and kingdom against kingdom, we're seeing it, and there shall be famines, we're seeing it, and pestilences, we're seeing it, and earthquakes, we are seeing it in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So hey, either heed the word or you don't. All right, but hey, we're close to this thing. All right, and we're looking forward to, Lord willing, making out of it. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. All right, the hopeful elect. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We're hopeful that we are part of the elect because we want to make it out of here, man. We want the better kingdom. All right, we are in these fleshly bodies that fuck up and sin, and we're not as perfect as we could be. All right, and it's constant vexation. All right, with ourselves. All right, and with the things in this world. All right, not being, trying to strive to be our best. All right, but having these, fleshly blockades, all right, so to speak. But hey, we're almost out of here, man. All right, and hey, speaking on that nuclear war, Revelation 6 and 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. What do you think that's speaking of? All right, that's speaking of a nuke when it blows up. All right, so hey, there's gonna be nuclear war coming. All right, coming to you soon. All right, America, Babylon the Great. All right, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, spiritual Egypt. All right, hey, and for the rest of you nations as well, man, there's destruction coming. All right, and for you, Jake, hey, repent, come back into the wing of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is the true name of the Father and the Son. Alright? True name of the Father is Yahweh. True name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. When you call him, you call him Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? Not Jesus Christ, not God. Alright? It is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. That is the true name of the Father and the Son in Paleo Hebrew. Alright? So that I'm going to close out. Hey, like I said, Jake, repent. Alright? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, repent. Alright? Hey, you know, it's a beautiful thing to come in this truth. You don't want to be left out here with your enemies. Alright, so that I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem HaKakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say Shalom Di'akim Nakwath out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.